And you, keep your little mouth shut. Okay?
That thing stuck in my head. Love this soundtrack.
I know,
Got to
right?
love this sound.
It's catchy, man. It's annoying.
Is that the lyrics to this song, actually?
Yeah, that's the actual lyrics.
it
It's
is.
written by Kurt Cobain
It is,
the day
yeah.
before he shot himself through the back of the spine with his shotgun.
But here we are today. And here we are with a new guest.
2 days later. And here we are with the man himself in
That's right.
studio,
The
third
man
person.
himself.
There's another bar, bro. Never thought it would happen, but it happened. There's one right here.
We brought him in off the street because he was so good looking and we thought we really needed...
We saw this guy playing a ukulele, singing
We
about
need
how
to
he's got
increase
AIDS
our
and stuff.
female views, you know, like at the moment it's just
Why am I here then?
Because, dude,
What were you thinking?
Well, bro, we're following that
Girls love
we're
you,
following
dude,
that
you know?
Jonas Brothers sort of trend, you know.
we thought, yeah,
We thought, look at this
what you
guy.
think
You were
this
on the
is?
street with a
right, yeah.
ukulele.
Exactly. Girls love you, and you're here. And there's no escape for you right now at this point in time. If you
And
try
there's
to leave,
nowhere
you'll
for
get
you to
hurt.
run.
And the
So
fact that when you
we've
saw
paid you your 35 cents.
the fact that when you saw Josh Cam,
Yeah.
you were like,
Yeah. Gay.
that just
I did
sold
think
me
that.
on it. The whole thing.
Yeah,
It
you-
just sold
you
me
sold
on that.
him on it.
I was like, okay, this guy's. We're
Yeah,
gonna
mate.
need to get him
Got a
on this
winner.
And here we
episode.
are, 3 good-looking mugs, ready to do another one. Thanks everybody for the views, by the way.
Oh yeah, we get this is
appreciate
going up a
that.
little bit. It's getting a little bit
Really
nicey.
Episode you guys are doing, like, it's been good. I've been watching it. I've been catching on.
I never would have
YouTube and-
imagined we would have gotten to it like 1,000 views. 3,900
It's an
views
early
in the last
start.
episode.
Yeah.
Thank you, everyone. We really appreciate it.
Yeah, no.
Please, I mean, look, at the end of the day, don't forget to subscribe and like. Obviously, we need that. But yeah, just thank you, everyone, just for even looking at it.
and don't
Giving it a
forget,
chance.
every time you subscribe,
That's right. My
you know.
goes erect. So thank you.
it's just the way it's the way it's got to be, little
you
darling.
so much.
We'll be
Yeah.
riding on the
On the-
sun
Much
horse.
obliged.
What does he say? I don't know.
when I'm riding on the sun.
We'll be riding on the sun horse,
We'll be riding on
baby.
the
Is that
horses,
it?
baby.
Yeah, that's
Oh,
the actual
right.
lyrics.
Yeah.
That's why he did dirty on him.
That's
Yeah.
why
I remember when he
goes
came in with the contract for that song. He was like, "Listen, sir, we'll be riding on a sun horse, baby. Contract done dirty. You got to
Don't forget.
and never forget.
And never forget who you are.
Hashtag never forget."
All right, man. What have we got going on?
Oh
Have
yeah,
you heard about what's going on?
I'm glad you asked me what's
What is going on?
I'm not
in
going
the
to do it
world?
anymore. I always say,
Listen.
have you heard about what's going
No,
on?
listen, I'm glad you asked me what was going on because
Yeah.
Fired.
Thank you. Oh, God. Hey, have you at least done my 401?
Something we needed to address quick.
Call my mama.
Have you done my 401?
yes, we
Okay,
those
good.
the paperwork
Good,
is all
good,
in,
good.
and,
All right,
and the
sweet.
paperwork is
Oh, so in other
Done.
words, I've got nothing coming. Great. So what, it's just out the door? Out
I'm
the
glad.
window?
I'm afraid it's just a non-enterprise.
Oh, well,
It's
that's
nothing
It's in
happening.
the mail.
It's
So-
in the ether.
Yeah.
So what?
Yeah.
Hang on a minute. So you're not here as a guest. You're here to replace me. Is
Wait,
that
say
right?
that again. Say
And
that.
we're back.
Say that again.
So what? You're not here as a guest. So you're like here to replace me.
No, calm down, Josh Cam heads. I know you're all out there.
Whoa.
The Josh Cam heads are all like, "We want a picture, not a belly itcher."
All right.
But the thing I had to tell you about was,
Okay. Yeah. Go.
remember in iRobot when he's like,
Yeah, yeah.
"I do not know if this is art," and he scribbles that little thing of all the robots
yeah, the
looking.
faceless man.
Look, the first artificial intelligent painting was sold for $432,000 from
Sorry. How much?
for $400,000.
Okay. Thank you.
And it's a very bad painting.
Yeah.
It sucks. It doesn't even fit on the canvas. Look at this shit. It's like if you expect a robot to do better than that, it's like, is that what humans look like? It's got no nose. Look at the thing.
Don't be such a bastard, man. Don't be such a crazy
Give
bastard.
the little guy a chance.
Okay, I'm sorry. I just realized what you're saying. That's actually a Down syndrome guy.
Oh
and
my
I
God.
didn't realize it.
Hey.
Oh man.
We ain't going there, man.
We ain't
Believe
going
me.
there.
We ain't.
That's what the painting said.
What we're about.
We ain't going there, man.
Did
Look,
they
But
accidentally
how come the
put
robot couldn't even put it on the size of the canvas?
No, he would have painted it before
It's
they
a
put the
robot.
frame on.
What
Maybe
do you
the
expect?
framer was
But
just
it-
really shit at his
Oh,
job.
he just cut out way
Yeah.
too much. It was like, but I got to put my
Maybe,
name
yeah,
down here.
Could
Man.
you do a better picture?
Does that look like Dana White to you or what?
It does a bit, actually, yeah.
I could do.
An 18th century version of Dana White. It does, man. Look.
I'm pretty sure the hair's cut off at the top.
In
Yeah.
the gladiator dome.
The rest of his massive bulbous pink head is cut off.
Yeah, that's it. And where's the fucking erotic version of Dana? Like,
Oh, have you
an
seen
18th
that?
century.
Dana White,
Yeah.
an XXX parody?
Absolutely.
Yeah, he's like,
Well, no, I haven't, but I want
that's
to.
fucking illegal, looking behind him over his shoulder like,
And
or
so-
something's happening to him, you know?
God, are you glad you came here, man?
I don't know what that was about.
I don't
Oh,
know
well,
much.
we're here. Now, look,
And that's-
one thing I wanted to talk about was, unfortunately, we saw it before, and hopefully you can sort of, produce it again. That disgusting image that you brought up about half an hour ago.
Oh, that was personal. That was my butthole.
Oh,
That was just for you,
Okay.
not for anyone
Sorry,
else.
everyone. I thought it was a
We're
work of
not
art.
going to have that on today.
I thought it was a work of art.
I don't want to put it
You've
out
been
there. It was
telling
just
me.
for you guys.
I feel like a real fool.
I should go.
Right? You ain't going anywhere.
We ain't going out.
We ain't going out. No, okay. So,
What, was there a picture?
I mean, last
What was
we were here
that,
before, we saw something really cool.
What was that tree or whatever it was?
Oh yeah, the dead dog tree.
Oh,
Remember that?
Oh,
We're talking about
that
Yeah, it
dead
wasn't
dog in a
dead dog,
tree. I
but it
saw
was-
one on my way home.
And we came to a conclusion. Let's
Yeah.
just look at it, everyone. It's a tree that stinks like an actual decomposing body. It's an actual tree that stinks like a dead body, and we worked out exactly what it is. It's a dead body planted.
It's just a dead body.
It's a dead body planted under a tree. No.
People taking photos of it.
Like I said,
and
there's
it's,
a tree in North Queensland.
They're like, this.
just
The tree's
it's
got
called
toes
dead dog
and a
tree.
big knife wound in it.
Yeah.
It's a tree that lures animals to it. And
Specifically flies and beetles
Yes.
to pollinate it
Yeah,
by
yeah, yeah.
smelling like a
Yeah.
rotting flesh.
and that's how
right.
it survives.
It's the Titan arum.
Arum,
It's
aka
one of the
corpse
world's
flower.
most fascinating plants.
But honestly-
Thanks to its size, it's one of the world's biggest flowers, growing up to 3
That's
meters
pretty
tall.
funny though, don't you think?
Striking appearance and its rarity,
But don't you
the
think that's
fleetingness of this flowers, and the fact that it smells like rotting flesh when in bloom, makes it all the more luscious and delectable.
It's super funny.
Delectable.
And Gordon Ramsay's like, do it! Cock your eye! He's like, that's just how it
And then licks the
smells.
fucking ball and goes, get this out of here!
He's like, I want you gone.
That tree, like, you think about it, what's its purpose?
Just
To
sneaky.
attract flies and
sneaky, yeah,
beetles
yeah.
to pollinate it so it can make more of itself, being a flesh-smelling.
Because that's my purpose in life. I mean,
Yeah.
get
Well,
your
yeah, 'cause
own
that's-
fucking purpose.
Because that's what I
mate.
was thinking. Like they're saying, it smells like flesh. So it's just like, well, what
Why-
other animals would come up to it and smell and be like, oh, that's a big hunk of meat. Have a
Big
slice of
hunk
that.
of burning love.
Yeah, well, you
Oh,
would think
a
it'd be a
hunk of love.
hunk
God,
of
yeah.
hunk of burning.
Hunk of
Silver
burning
love.
love, man. Jesus.
But you do understand that the Sasquatch is actually caught eating that.
Right.
That's one of the 15 known
That explains a
times
lot,
that
man.
they saw the Sasquatch.
Is that why
Yeah.
his penis is so large?
Yes,
Ah.
and I've been looking for it
Yeah, I bet
You
you
got
have.
to get some ever since.
Oh,
Because we got
Oh, he's not
sucked off
joking.
by a flesh-smelling plant.
You got sucked off bad. No, but you know
nasty, man.
the
Extremely nasty.
the best thing since we've been on a somewhat of a Simpsons tangent throughout the episodes.
Best things in life
baby.
are free.
Guess
Bring
what?
it on.
They're riding off Apu.
Are you
Apparently,
serious?
yeah.
Yeah.
They're like, there has been much controversy
What,
over
they're riding off
Apu.
a poo?
Yeah,
I'm sure they said it exactly like
yeah,
that.
yeah. He's like,
That's
fans
crazy.
debate the future of Apu amid fresh speculation. He could be written off.
Who's going to run the Quickie Mart, though?
Who
Yeah.
needs the Quickie Mart? I do. And they're like, we're going to be replacing him with a transsexual Muslim character.
Oh, shut up.
Oh, there it is right there.
Dude.
Oh,
No, that's Michael Jackson, isn't it? Or Prince.
No,
Why do you still talk like that? Okay.
man.
No, seriously though, man.
Yeah, there was a-
So they're getting rid of Apu. That's cool.
There was a guy going around.
What?
It might be on
That's
Netflix or
crazy.
something where he. There's like a documentary or something.
Oh,
He
that's
goes
right. I
around,
think I saw that.
He's like talking to people on the street, and people are just like, "Apu's a great character."
No, I don't
Like,
give what are you talking about?
what do you mean? He's just like, but you know, it's like really
He's like,
racist.
"It's
Oh, he's
racist."
cool, man.
What?
He's
And they're like, no, you're racist, man. He's like, what?
Yeah.
It's like, that's how you beat those people logically.
But honestly,
Yeah, you just
a
say,
poo.
no, you are, and kill yourself,
Yeah,
and then
you're like-
you win.
You're like, if racist is colonizer, then you must be patriarchal. And they're like, cannot process. Must suck own dick, bait a cock.
Well, I totally agree, man. But I think that writing off a poo is a bit weird, isn't it? It's just like, you know,
it's more than
getting
a
rid
bit
of
weird.
Another Simpsons episode. Sorry, character. Like, you know,
Who's next? Mo Sislak
Well, I
from the
mean,
ugly
Ned
community.
Flanders.
Bedknob.
Well, Christians will be the
Ned-
last
yeah,
ones
same-
to.
Ned has the same.
They've
amount of
already
years as
probably
fucking
boycotted him
Moo
back when
does.
they. Yeah, well,
what I'm saying?
it's the
Like,
same
it's
type of
weird.
character. He's extremely overblown version,
Yeah.
but no one gives a shit. I mean, I'm
What
sure back when
Fuck
Like
them.
What? Like
when the Christian right were in their heyday in the 90s, they probably did have some. Ned Flanders is a bit gay for this, knuckers.
You know what I say, man? I say, screw Ned and screw all his apostles, man, and I will definitely rain down brim. No, I'm joking.
I will rain down the pain. And you're like,
Definitely a fan.
come on and get
Everyone
down with the
hates Ned. So, for
sickness.
example, you say, I hate Ned. I hate Ned Flanders. I hate a poo. I will say, fuck you.
No, but everyone who
And I'll
counts
get the
loves
plastic
Ned
gun that I always
Flanders.
use and put it to my fucking temporal lobe. I was back here,
Dude.
sorry.
yeah, it's on the.
I'm glad you're here. See.
Well, that's
He's a precision student.
I
He's a
know,
medical
I know,
student
I know.
of the
Actually, no.
the culinary
Can we,
medical
like,
arts.
Actually, introduce this gentleman properly. I mean,
We can go
This
ahead.
this guy is actually the Prime Minister of Canada.
We didn't want to say that because
He's the real Prime Minister of Canada.
yeah, because
Not the
he's
ball licking,
not
fucking
the
fence sitting. Yeah, the current piece of shit. He's actually the real one, the one that actually speaks the truth. And
his name is Carl Trudeau.
Carl.
He's the twin brother of Justin Trudeau,
well,
but he don't suck it that much.
No, Carl Trudeau.
If you understand
Thank you
it.
for
Not
being
as
here,
much.
mate. We
Grew up in Australia.
but not that much. Yeah.
I said to Crazy, I was like, look, we need someone with a bit of knowledge on the show as well. I'm failing. I'm always saying, you know what happened in the world, and I expect my poor colleague here to find something quickly.
Yeah.
Well, no, I thought
you
that's
were
why you
here.
picked up on it.
Oh yeah,
The reason why Carl is here.
yeah. Oh, that's right. I got it before, didn't I?
yeah.
Do you know why he's
I've got a
here?
5-second brain span, man. What
No,
happened
but I'm
again?
saying, do you know why Carl's here?
He's here to replace me, right?
We got it
It's
all.
in your
going
contract to do
on.
4 episodes,
That's it,
and then,
exactly, yeah.
then Carl Trudeau's coming
the
in
one-
hot.
But wait,
Yeah.
wait. One thing I need to specify to everybody is, apart from loving them all and not really appreciating the amount of like, no, I'm joking. I love the views, love the likes, but need more.
We're going to need
need a
some subscribers to get up
ton
here.
more.
We're going to want one of those silver YouTube plaques they give you when you get 100,000 subscribers.
Yeah, like
and guess what we're on
yeah,
now?
Like a 3-star
18.
Michelin
18.
chef.
Yeah.
We need the 3 stars, bro.
Yeah, bro.
We know.
Michelin stars for YouTube.
Yeah.
We're going to need that
But
shit.
wait, is it Michelin or Michelin?
Well, it's the company that you know the tires
In France.
Michelin tires.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's that company.
I bullshit.
No, it is.
Are you serious?
So,
I'm not-
so you're telling me...
So the guy, there's the guy from the ads, the big blimp.
Yeah, the
Michelin
big-
guy.
yeah.
You tell me
comes
the
in and
Michelin
goes,
man... Yeah, the Michelin man
really?
goes around...
That's
He's
the,
the one who
uh,
goes around to restaurants and in a trench coat and they're like, oh, the fucking Michelin man's back again.
Oh, fuck off.
They're like,
Are
he's
you
like,
shitting me?
you get 2 stars.
That's
Ooh.
the
And they're
guy
like,
from Ghostbusters. The big,
What a load of
the
fucking
doughboy. What's his name? The
Yeah,
Puffin
the
Fresh?
marshmallow guy.
Puffin Fresh.
yeah,
I know
don't
you,
poke
yeah.
me.
Don't poke Puffin
Yeah.
Fresh, man.
No, yeah. The
that's
Michelin tires. They're the ones that own, or they write that book.
Really?
They go around and out other judges and stuff, and that's why there's some of the top chefs in the world are just like.
We want the tire
it's like,
rating.
I don't need. Like they'll
Yeah.
hand their stars back because they're
Yeah.
like, I don't need to be
rated by a
rated
tire
by someone who
company.
sells fucking tires.
Yeah.
Are you fucking joking me?
No, that's the truth.
This whole
No,
time,
that's
I
actually
thought
real.
it was like a French clique somewhere.
You're like Michelin,
that
like,
you thought it was
sent
French.
inspectors out like,
Jacques Michelin.
here you are, your
Yeah,
third
yeah.
I am.
man.
He's
It's
like,
whoa.
I am Jacques
That's fucking
Michelin.
mind-boggling.
I am here to rate your restaurant.
Crazy, did you know that?
I had no idea about that.
You do now.
No, and now I just
Yeah,
know about
so-
the Michelin man running around between restaurants
that's
going,
insane.
"Oh, I'll give you a
Big trench coat.
ride."
Well, anyway, I guess that's just something that Telle Savalas never would have predicted.
Telle Savalas didn't know when he picked up that ghost hitchhiker.
Yeah,
It was like,
yeah.
"I'll give you a
Well, he would
ride."
have been like, what is it, $8,000? Well, you shot me in the voice.
Bucks, whatever. What was that on?
Let's
Tales,
find it. Can we
Tales
find
from the
it?
Crypt or
Can
whatever?
we please
Yeah.
show everyone,
What
man?
is it?
Oh,
Tales from the Crypt Keeper?
Dude,
The Crypt
you need to
Keeper?
see it. You need to
The
see
Crypt
this.
Keeper.
This is like it was a show called The Extraordinary. It aired in Australia and the UK and America back in the early 90s. It had this bunch of bizarre fucking stories on it, but one of them is this one. Telle Savalas narrates it.
Yeah, right.
It's where I'll just give you a quick down run. It's where he picks up a guy. Oh no, a guy picks him up when he's stranded on the side of the road, gives him a lift. Telle Savalas wants to repay the favour by contacting the guy and ends up finding out this guy's dead. Has been dead for 3 years. But just check this skit out. The voice is fucking ridiculous. It is absolutely ridiculous, man. Louis, you'll find it.
Every moment in time creates questions
We'll cut it together so you can get a quick peek at it.
out of reach, past all we can see. Here,
God knows how many years ago it is now.
God,
You know, a lot of years
Telle
ago.
Savalas.
Now, I just left off a date.
Here we go.
Beautiful young girl since left us.
She's dead.
2 o'clock in the morning.
killed
I'm
her.
going home to Long Island.
That's
That's a
why
job
I'm
in a
after
row.
killing someone.
Oh, man.
And as would happen, I ran out of gas. And
Happens.
I go into this White Castle restaurant. I says, "Is there a gas station open?"
White casual.
He says, "Yeah." He says, "You walk through the woods there." He says, "Get on the grid." Going up, and I didn't hear the Cadillac.
You hear the voice, and what do you see?
I see the guy in a white suit, and I hear him with
This is the
voice.
guy.
Say, "I'll give you a lift." I said, "That's very nice." I said, "I'm going to a gas station."
I want to hear his voice though.
What the?
Can we hear his voice?
And I didn't hear the Cadillac.
You hear the
Yeah,
voice.
that's it.
That's it.
Oh, here we go. Sorry.
Okay, wait. Everyone watch. Ready?
Going up, and as I'm doing that,
Okay.
I hear a voice say,
I'll give you a ride.
Cadillac. As I'm doing that, I hear a voice say,
I'll give you a ride.
"Turn around."
Seriously.
And there's this guy in a Cadillac.
And he shut his voice. Bucks, whatever.
My car starts. I thank him very much. He said I could reach him here. She says,
Look, you son of a bitch. I don't know what you're talking about. You're talking about my husband, and he's been dead for 2 years.
Oh no!
anyway, I wouldn't let it go. I did get in touch with the woman again. I did meet her in New York. She came down from Boston
This bit's awesome.
because, you know, this is a little too much.
Little.
The clothes I described were the clothes he was buried in. The piece of paper. James Cullen. She wrote a letter that he wrote her when he was in the army.
All the evidence was there.
Had Jimmy
I'll give you a
outside
ride.
of that.
The extraordinary.
Signature's identical. There's only one thing that was different. I said he had a high voice. He said, no. He had a deep voice like yours. Oh. Then he killed himself. This way. Right through the voice. Blocks, whatever. Have no guy like me, as I say, it's going to be not close to
Whatever you call
As
it.
I say, it's going to be not close to Anyway, this story, right through the voice.
Oh shit. That is
Anyway,
gold.
this story.
Do you believe that shit, man? Do you believe that?
He killed himself like this.
Like this.
Right through the voice.
Through the voice.
Bucks, whatever.
Good old Telle Savalas, man.
I'll
Who the
give
fuck
you
is
a
Telle Savalas
ride.
again, though? Like,
It's just an actor or
what's he
whatever.
done, though?
That's a great name, though. Telle Savalas. Rolls
It is,
off
eh?
the tongue.
Robert Della Pesca. Telle Savalas.
He shot
What did
himself
he
through the
do?
voice. Bucks, whatever.
That's who
I'll
Telle
give you
Savalas
a
is.
ride. No, but that was a story I watched when I was like 17 in the early 90s, and I never forgot it. And I actually brought it up in a conversation, and we found that, or Lewis found that clip.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
it's fucking gold.
What?
It's absolutely
He's
gold.
Kojak.
Really? Is that who he is? Kojak?
Yeah.
Well, fuck me, dead.
Theo Kojak.
He's in the Dirty Dozen.
And he's also in JJ Starbucks.
So in other words,
Yeah.
Of course, you know that one.
You know the classic, yeah. The founder of Starbucks.
Oh, I'll give you a ride.
Yeah, yeah.
It's like,
I mean, you've seen it
like
now
this.
with your own fucking eyes.
And he
seen it
shut
with
himself
your
in
own
his
eyes.
voice.
Bucks.
Bucks, whatever.
Whatever you call that thing that makes you talk.
Oh man, that guy was
funny.
a fucking
That's
dookie
classic,
sucker.
There you go. But that, yeah, Telle Savalas, there he is.
And that's the things
So,
that we thrive on. You understand
Things that
this?
The man himself,
we live
yeah.
on Telle Savalas. We love him, you know.
He narrates our lives in
He
our own
does.
minds.
Yeah, when I'm walking
And
down the
every
street,
time
he's
one of
like,
us speaks-
he came to, and then he sat there, and then the
that's
guy
right.
stole his cigarette, whatever. I don't
And
know.
when I'm talking, he'll go,
Cigarette,
and the
cigar,
actor
I don't
comes
know.
in and talks through his voice. Bucks, whatever. And, you know, that's it.
Came
He's
in
like,
and
his
out and he
voice
stole
box.
his cigarette, you know, electric,
Yeah,
you know, the big, whatever.
basically, yeah. You get
And he
it.
just gets in a fucking...
But yeah, there
voice
you go. There you
fight.
go, folks. That's just an interesting piece of history. You can find that clip.
The more
yourself.
you know.
Just
The
look,
more you know.
If you want to laugh, just have a look at it. I mean, the voice itself. I'll give you a ride. Who the fuck talks like that? Seriously. Even if they've been shot through the voice box, whatever. For fuck's sake, dude.
Oh, they're like, so is that what he sounded like when he's retelling the producer of the show?
Yeah, it's like, really?
Is that what he's saying? He's like, yeah. He's like, I'll give you a
Yeah,
ride.
and Telle Savalas is like, where's the $5,000 or whatever?
And they're like, wait, so he said that like that. I'll give you a ride. Like some kind of demented Mickey Mouse, and he's just like, and you got in the car?
Yeah, true. What
It's
the
like,
flipping
so
shit?
why do you-
And what you got in the car? So if someone might have all gone, I'll stab you to death.
Yeah, so he's
I
got
just
like
got in the car.
a white silhouette around him. He's like floating, not, you know, in the car, in the driver's seat of the
You
car.
got in the car. That's true. It's funny.
And then he just jumps in the car and it's like, hey buddy, how's it going?
He's like, you're heading downtown.
heading downtown.
He's like, yo,
myself some fucking
You heading down to the
Murgatroyd,
local place, the
followed
local.
by some Murgatroyd
He's like,
C.
he's like, hey, I know you. Yo, just drop me off at the strip club, whatever.
At the strip,
Stop me on this
whatever, I don't know.
club or whatever.
The hookers. I mean, I'm a desperate man here. And they're like, ain't you Kojak? And he's like, I'll give you a ride. Stabs me in the throat.
It's like
He doesn't
real
hurt him,
story.
obviously. He's got a hole in the
Yeah.
voice
Yeah.
box.
Whatever.
In the box, whatever. Oh, that's gold.
Yeah,
Absolute
Oris.
gold, man.
Oh, man.
Man, I've been living that life, you know.
One
Just
clip that I wanted
paperback.
to bring up is something you said to me the other day. It was
Paper on your
made me laugh so much. Talking about Joe Dirt, the first Joe Dirt.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know the scene when he's there and he's like, "Hey, you finished with that apple core?"
He's like, I'm finished with that fire. You want that?
That-
Joe Dirt's
man,
classic.
I found that.
He's like, maybe if it came out of Charlene Chilton's ass, I'd take a bite.
I found that because I had to see it again, and it cracked me right up, man.
Yeah.
It's so
Joe
funny,
Dirt
man.
one,
It's classic
It's full
shit.
of gold, man. It is unbelievable, man. Unbelievable.
Yeah.
He's like, man, you gotta think about the consumer.
Unbelievable.
You gotta get below it.
So anyway, look. I mean, we've spoken about Telle Savalas, who's
Which is
very-
obviously the major current figure.
That's right. Yeah,
Yeah.
Pop
influential
culture.
figure in
Yes,
his day
yeah.
and age,
Prominent. Yeah. That's,
We've
yeah.
spoken about Joe
it-
Dirt sucking off Telle Savalas.
Oh, a
which was
dignitary,
obviously
yeah.
Something he had
Yeah.
to do, you know.
Yeah, well, there was a Treaty of
One thing
09.
we haven't spoken
Yeah.
about.
I remember the.
And
We
what's
haven't
that?
spoken about the French Prime Minister and his new little spiel he's put on the internet.
Oh, man, you know
we
what?
find
I
that?
didn't want to go there
No, we
because
shouldn't
he's
go
gone
there.
overboard.
No, we
Is
should.
it?
should
Dude,
we-
I mean,
Macron.
this.
Yeah, Macron.
no.
He's out there, you know,
Oh.
Emmanuel Macron, the French
That's him.
leader.
Emmanuel Macron.
He's
put a
he's
speech
out there and he's saying basically like,
Yeah.
I just want to round up all the midgets and anyone in a wheelchair. I want to dump you into
Yeah.
Mount
Short
Sauron.
Yeah.
Anyone with short
Kill
arms,
them,
short arms like Artem Lobov.
Absolutely.
He's got little T-Rex arms. Anyone with those
Anybody who's
little
worthy of
big
death.
big ears, you know.
Oh, well, you know,
we're
I mean,
both done for.
We're done for.
He's gone hardcore. He said anyone.
And he's on the hunt for no chins.
Yeah, that's why if you have
He
a
mentioned
beard,
that.
you can get away with it. But
That's right.
but if you don't have a beard,
This is all
Do
about.
not shave your
The
little
beard.
fucking.
and then but the weird thing is he just comes in, and like his stormtroopers come in.
Oh, and he comes
except
in,
they're
alright.
called. He comes inside you.
Absolutely.
He storms
And he doesn't
inside
stop until he's
your
filled
bowels.
the bucket.
Of the bucket with the
The
bucket.
debris.
Any way you want it, that's the way you need it. Any way you want it,
That's the way you need it. Fill the
loves
bucket
to
the
dance.
brim. Don't be
She
scared
loves to
of hitting
fight.
dim.
She loves everything except at night when I come in the room.
And I turn the lights on.
And then it's happy time in a
Imagine if we-
mystery
it'd be
night.
funny though if we had like, imagine if there was like kids in here or something.
That'd be
You know what I mean?
weird.
Like, and they were hearing us the way we spoke.
That would be out of control.
It'd be ridiculous.
Imagine
Man.
if that was-
We would never do it.
They wouldn't be able to listen.
We're not that
No.
kind of people, dude. But you know what else I was going to say,
We
man?
love it.
You know what I wanted to do? I
Yeah.
wanted to blow my phone up. Because you know what? Oh my god!
Wow. Now that is a twist.
You know what though?
If I've ever.
You know what, though?
Dude.
That music.
I think we definitely need a break.
I think. You want to take a break or should we just rap skis?
Let's just take a break and then we'll do some more. Because there's something I wanted to bring up that's very important. I want
Alright.
to keep
Yeah,
watching.
cool.
Okay? Let's take a break and let's get back to this later.
Right.
It's something really
Wait,
important I
wait.
want to talk to you guys about.
Where's-
That's important and I want to talk about it.
And that's what we're going to talk about?
I'm not
Alright,
going to
ready?
talking about it until it's over.
Ready, guys? Let's take a
Back
break.
to talking.
We're back soon. I'm going to go.